Welcome to BNS. There are people who do nothing but get in trouble, but there are people who have escaped the hand of death in an unbelievable way thanks to their own life. Here are some moments that we have compiled. Stay tuned with us. There will be many moments that will surprise you. Perhaps this was more than just a two-man job. The black car was lucky to escape the fallen tree. The tree just fell right on the back of the car. This guy was very brave when he kicked the crocodile in the water. Maybe that's why he escaped the crocodile attack. This guy stopped in time when he spotted the person standing behind him. Do you think that's lucky, or is he just a thoughtful person? Luckily, they survived, and it looks like they're safe and sound. That was a close call. They are lucky to have made it out of that one unscathed. This was in a dangerous situation when the two cars collided, but fortunately, the man was still safe. The car hit a motorbike on the side of the road and grazed a woman nearby. Luckily, she is safe. Two trucks collided, causing the back of the truck to be thrown into pedestrians. Luckily, he's okay. An accident occurred in the F1 race, but what happened next made us laugh because it was truly amazing. On a small road, the cyclist unfortunately fell onto the road. Fortunately, the car behind was able to stop in time. Two skaters on the road were lucky to avoid a collision with a car. The stairs slipped. Fortunately, the man landed safely. This was some pretty reckless driving by this boat, Captain. I wonder if traffic signals could be installed in rivers, lakes, or even the ocean. This cow coolie made the perfect save of this guy's hat. Wow! The truck driver skillfully maneuvers his two-trailer rig past the parked car on the slick road, narrowly avoiding a collision. As if by some stroke of luck, the tree came crashing down, mere moments after he had passed by. When the ceiling fell. Fortunately, the guests present at that time were not injured. He fell off. But luckily it wasn't serious. This man's quick action saved a bear from being injured. The bear attacked them, but fortunately, the woman was unharmed. The motorcycle passed through a narrow gap. So lucky. Luckily, it was a minor accident. They should wear helmets. This man was walking on the road when a big tree fell on him. Miraculously, he was not injured. This guy on the motorcycle was suddenly attacked by a tiger that came out of the forest. You might not believe your eyes, but a massive wall collapsed on the floor. And luckily the man managed to open the door and escape inside of. The bridge, especially designed to be lifted so that these giant tourist boats can pass through. Even the billiard player himself couldn't believe he just scored such an impressive point. A big rock fell, luckily it didn't hit the man. This Japanese soccer player just scored a beautiful goal by dribbling past 4 players. A round iron plate suddenly rushed down in front of the car's nose. If the car went a little faster, what do you think would have happened? It will be very dangerous if we are not attentive when working in the warehouse. This employee was lucky to be able to run before a lot of packages fell on him. This man was really lucky when a whole shelf of goods fell, but he stood in a safe position and was not crushed by the shelf. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. There are still many lucky things that we will summarize in the following videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you again. Welcome back to BNS. Today we bring you the luckiest people caught on camera. Relax with us by watching these great upcoming videos. It might surprise you. The deer's quick reflexes helped it escape the crocodile's bite. A normal rhinoceros is not so gentle. Fortunately, this fierce rhinoceros chose to walk around and leave them alone. Maybe they were lucky. Today they got caught. 130-kilogram fish so easily. It was a heart-pumping situation. Luckily, these kids are safe. They are too small to cross the street like that. Luckily, the mother was able to pull her kid out of the way in time. The car slowed down in time. Luckily, no one was injured. Wow! They managed to pull a big fish onto the boat. The girl was lucky to escape from the front of the car. You were not mistaken. In miraculous way, this helicopter flew over the electric poles without being caught in the wires. This next guy narrowly escaped death when the train was only inches away from him. We emphasize that you absolutely should not act like this guy. And in this case, the cyclist somehow dodged the crash as the car sped past him. Could there be some unseen force helping him or just luck? What do you think about this? The pickup truck suddenly rolled while the guy was lying under the car. Fortunately, he was not injured. This man in white might be scared, but at least this elephant politely asked for taking his spot. It's great to have superheroes like this. The baby was saved when the wooden slats fell. This baby would have fallen if this amazing dad didn't react fast. And here's how to practice basketball when you don't have a practice field. Do you want to try it? These cyclists met a bear in the woods and were almost attacked. Fortunately, they quickly escaped. Nice little pickup truck regained its balance. Fortunately, there were no collisions. It's so important to reduce the speed and intersections. This is a very frightening scene. An F1 racing car lost control and spins out heading towards us. But theater's sitting nearby. But luckily, no one was injured. This is a warning to always be vigilant of falling trees as they can cause you to be injured at any time. This F1 race car spun 180 degrees and made it back onto the track. People seem to love leaving air going in these tires. Must be something about the explosion that results from too much air pressure. Just like any other sport, sometimes you have to use your head to score a shot in basketball rather than your muscles. Icy roads always make for dangerous driving, so be careful to keep the car steady lest you end up like this black vehicle on the left. And next, the basketball flies through the air and lands perfectly in the hoop. Leaving everyone in are the amazing shot. In a heart-stopping display of luck and skill, the motorcyclist soared through the air, barely missing the wings of the airplane by mere inches. Maybe the crane operator has gained more experience on the job. The shark swam under the man's belly, but fortunately he was safe. Was hit by another car while stopping. The people in the car quickly escaped. And fortunately they were safe. The chandelier fell near the position the girl was sitting. Fortunately, she was not injured because of it. What's your favorite moment? Please comment to let us know, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more great videos. We will try to make better videos, and now goodbye and see you soon. Hello everyone. Today is a lucky day for us, so we decided to give you lots of luck captured by camera. Watch until the end, something unexpected happens. Let's enjoy the video. If this fisherman dips his foot in the water, maybe his leg will be gone. I don't think I would have the stones to be able to stand this close to the road, as the car was moving that fast in my direction. What better luck than catching fish while surfing? This guy did it so easily. The dog choked because the food was too big. Fortunately for the dog, the owner gave first aid in time and saved the dog's life. Wow! He staggered for a moment, then regained his balance. Luckily, no members of the crowd were injured here. This athlete had a very lucky moment when the stick did not fall out. A shark attack a man in a boat, but he successfully fought it off with his battle. This man fell from the balcony, but thankfully someone grabbed his hand and pulled him up. Fortune was on his side, and the bite landed squarely on his glove, sparing him from what could have been a painful and dangerous encounter. The delivery was something that required luck, and I didn't realize it until now. Almost fell when the tree was sawed off. But he is safe. Luckily. The car skidded backwards, unfortunately hit a woman. Fortunately, after the incident, she was still safe. The window fell from above to where the man was standing. Fortunately, he was still safe. Standing when the tree branch fell, the two men were quite scared, but in the end they were safe. Managed to escape from a difficult situation. Scaffolding fell, the worker quickly moved aside to avoid injury. The god of luck is still with them. After the incident, they are all saved. Wow! Now this was heart-stopping. It attacked the camera. The truck lost its control. Be careful when driving in rainy weather. The car abruptly changed direction. Luckily, without causing an accident. What would happen if car traveling at 220 kilometers per hour suddenly hit the brakes? If you were in this situation, would you dare to pick up and use that coin? And this man in a white shirt is truly a real-life superhero. He's successfully prevented an accident from happening in the nick of time. This guy ran across the street carelessly. Fortunately, the car stopped in time. I wonder what the girl is focusing and doing in the middle of the railroad tracks like that. This guy only needs the handle of the racket to hit the ball. Perfect score. This athlete gave a heart-stopping performance when her head was inches from the jump bridge. This guy throws 5 axes at the same time. Very impressive. More respect for him. The old woman was saved by him from fall. A small but meaningful action. One more reason that you shouldn't go out at night. It's dangerous when we're just sitting on the sidewalk and some car rushes towards us. What do you think about our video? Please comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more great videos. Wish you a very lucky day. Goodbye and see you again. Have you ever come across moments that made you believe there was an invisible hand guiding you? In today's video, we'll explore the luckiest people caught on camera, moments of perfect timing on BNS, and feel the magic of the perfect timing. Performance with crocodiles. All of ensure about safety. But if you want to know why men have shorter life expectancy, see this. Run at a reasonable speed or you won't be as lucky as the guy in the video below. This man was startled by a great white shark trying to attack him. It happened too fast. Let's rewind. These two guys seem to have narrowly escaped death when a car drove past them very quickly. The flood washed away the car. The man was still trapped in it, but fortunately, it was stuck on and the man was able to get out. The car drove up onto the dune without realizing there was another car parked there. But eventually the car managed to brake in time to avoid a collision. This is the first time I've seen such unique snowboarding. Parkour is a very dangerous sport. This guy almost fell off the cliff because of his carelessness. You should not try this at home. Whoa! Luckily, no one was harmed. The dog managed to escape from the accident. Fortunately, the vehicles around the scene where the incident happened are safe and no injuries. One or that car was dented. Hopefully the driver is still okay. Road users should be extra careful when crossing the road, especially at night. If these two men were still alive after this trip, they are lucky people. An escape from the accident. The man must have panicked because of it. And in the next case, the truck driver was very quick to run out when the truck fell. Just a second later, a lot of rocks would fall on him. You wouldn't live that long with that looking like this, Jake. This guy wanted to take beautiful photos underwater, but it seems this close. Didn't like the idea and attacked the diver. Fortunately, the diver remained in the home. A lightning strike hit a road, causing chaos in the traffic right after. To those who intend to run a red light and fail to control their speed at the intersection, it's truly dangerous. And here the workers are working with the big iron pole. It suddenly fell down and fell to the floor below. Luckily, no one was hurt. There are many coincidences of luck, and here is an example. The gate was blown in his direction, but he had a narrow escape. And this car in front suddenly swerved. But luckily, he managed to stop in time. Oh! One should be cautious when coming into contact with hot objects. He tumbled into a puddle of water due to sudden braking, but he seemed to be all right. This man only took 10 seconds to catch a giant fish. The kind act of a man has saved passers-by from an unfortunate accident. You know how it feels when an airplane flies over your head. This guy got a plane wing over his head because of a takeoff error. The concrete pole fell in the wrong direction, but no one was hurt. Although he is startled, he will definitely feel very lucky. And this is why you shouldn't be focused on your phone even when stepping into an elevator. Unless you want to end up like this guy. Rhinos, which are horns, are very aggressive and will charge anything that moves in front of them. This video is an example. That somehow this guy still didn't fall. Maybe it's his luck. Wow! They managed to pull a big fish onto the boat. Luck and perfect timing always create unexpected miracles. If this video has made you smile or be amazed, let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the BNS channel for more exciting videos. Welcome back to BNS. Join us in the world of luckiest people caught on camera, moments of perfect timing and the perfect timing, where wonderful memories are engraved in the heart. Running over the rails is never a good idea. The two trucks seem to have collided while moving. You would never feel like the luckiest person if you weren't the driver in the video. This little road runs across this very busy street. Be careful when children cross the street. Do not worry. These two lions just want to drink the rainwater on the tent. The truck turned sharply and overturned the cargo. The motorcyclist had to brake in time, otherwise the consequences could have been worse. Please pay attention when crossing the road. The car is already very close to these two people. Deliberately crossing floodwaters. The car lost control and drifted fairly quickly with a large rock in the corner, saving him from danger. The girl was lucky to escape from the front of the car. The skateboard fell into the hands of the onlookers. They don't know how lucky they were when the collision almost happened and brought terrible consequences. Oh, the camera was shattered due to a powerful strike. The cyclist fell into a puddle. Luckily, he was okay. This man risked his life just to pass the moving train. Be careful. The car crashed into a roadside store, scaring the woman and almost having an accident. Fortunately, she was safe. Is the following guy a superhero who was stabbed, but he still had a painless landing? Once again, we want to emphasize to be careful when crossing the road. If you don't want to be in danger. While camping near the lake, this family was nearly struck by lightning when it rained. Lightning struck the tree right next to their near the water. In this situation, the god of luck is truly on his side. This guy just pulled off a perfect move. Oh, the axe bounced out, and this girl was lucky to avoid it. While spinning, this car accidentally dodged many other cars. The driver will feel very lucky to watch this video again. The car lost control and spun around while driving on a highway. He crashed into a tree and holds onto it in time. You should not attempt it. The racing car encountered an obstacle, but he quickly reduced his speed. Well, I think someone flew and hit the mirror. But luckily it didn't break. Wow! Now this was hard stopping it. Attack the camera. The following moments serve as a warning to always be careful and watch both sides when crossing train tracks. Thanks to the man's quick reflexes, the girl was lucky to be saved from danger. This guy seems to be able to apply the wand grip like Harry Potter. Yes! Pause for a moment. Something is not right here. What do you think about it? Look at this baby walking. When the baby fell, the car didn't notice and passed. Luckily, the baby stand up and was fine. Oh my god, this man in the yellow shirt was caught under the truck, but luckily he miraculously survived. It seems like the yellow car had a thought from the hope. All bricks have fallen down the path the worker is entering, but he is fine and didn't get hit by any bricks. So we went through a series of magical and blessed moments. If you liked this video, please leave a comment about the most impressive moment you remember, and don't forget to subscribe to the BNS channel so you don't miss the next interesting videos. Why do we often talk about luck in life? Let's explore the incredible moments in the video Luckiest People Caught on Camera Moments of Perfect Timing on BNS Channel. You should pay attention to your surroundings when standing near train tracks. While cutting down a tree, the man almost had an accident when the branch fell. Fortunately, he was able to avoid it and be safe. The cameraman was brave as the tornado was getting closer and closer to him. Don't do this like him. Maybe the whale wants to say hello to this girl. She almost fell into the whale's mouth. The next man slept and fell straight into a very deep well. Luckily, there was water below, so he was fine. Wild animals are always potential danger to humans as seen in these videos. In the relay race, they made a mistake during the baton handoff, but luckily the baton flew back to the athlete with incredible luck. This player scores 2 points at once. The driver quickly dodged the fallen tree on the road. While opening the gate and suddenly collapse wide after girls step away from the gate on. Wow! Luckily, he was able to move aside and didn't get swept away. These robbers had to flee due to the woman's handling too. He had to thank the god of luck for keeping him unharmed after that certain incident. The car slowed down in time. Luckily, no one was injured. He should be cautious and observe before merging into the lane. The man in the blue shirt was lucky to avoid death when a speedboat washed towards him. Thanks to luck, the woman was able to cross the road safely when she was almost hit by a car. When you go fishing, but the shark jumps on your boat. And this is a moment that won't happen twice. Is this luck? If one day out of the world, a leopard suddenly rushing in attacked so poor, how would you handle this situation? Leave a comment that let us know. When you buy one egg, but get another one for free. At least today, this guy managed to catch a hat. The lesson here is to pay attention when crossing the street. The guy pretended to be unconscious on a swing, and if it were just a little closer, his head would have hit the tree branch. The aggressive bull attacked, but he managed to run away. This is a crazy challenge. You should not imitate it. The spectator should not stand so close to the chief. It's dangerous. Who are? The boat was capsized by the waves, causing them to fall into the sea. If they hadn't slowed down, I bet there would have been a horrible crash course. Thank goodness. Fortunately, no one was injured. And again, when you are lucky enough, nothing is impossible. This guy entered the 10 seconds tab contest and got a free meal. Never underestimate the game of chance. You've got 10 extra lucky points. Oh, this girl made 3 perfect basketball shots from 3 different positions. Perhaps this man in white should thank the dog for saving him from falling dead tree. Can you feel the surprise and admiration at the wonderful moments that luck brings? If you find this video interesting and worth watching, don't hesitate to click the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the BNS channel to update the next videos, where we will continue to share wonderful moments and full stories. Inspiration. Welcome back to BNS channel. Do you believe in perfect coincidences and lucky moments? Today, we will explore together the most wonderful moments captured by cameras, moments that will probably make you believe in magic. Even though the phone fell, it bounced into the motorbike behind, luckily. The mother's wonderful act kept her child safe and God protected her. The white team had an end score that no one thought would succeed. But then the whole audience stood up. The girl didn't seem to understand what just happened. She almost had to take a shower again because the trash bag's still on her. Sometimes we should try the impossible and see how lucky we are too. It's okay to celebrate a bit more. If a crocodile smiles and agrees to take a picture with you, don't believe it. It's a deception. Maybe this guy has the superpower to walk on water. This deer was able to avoid a very strong hit from the car when crossing the road. It appeared to be only 1 inch from the car racing. It's incredibly fast towards a puddle. It seemed like 2 cars which collide, but surprisingly. Thankfully, the man wasn't hurt. After the snow fall upon him, the utility pole suddenly got fired, causing them to panic and run away. Will I be afraid? He fell, the car flew up, but luckily it didn't fall on him. Oh, he missed the big fish. Luckily the car was able to avoid it. Horse carriages should be driven more carefully when crossing the road. This guy fell off the snowmobile and fell down the snowy mountain. Luckily, he was not injured. Although the man was safe after the fall, this is also a lesson to help him be more careful next time. Wow, he did somersaults 2 times in a row and landed successfully. Perfect. This is the best save ball I've ever seen. And next, luck or skill. If there was a difference of just a few inches, then this video would be an unlucky video. This guy was sitting in the garden when a snake fell straight into his hand. Luckily, he wasn't bitten by a snake. This is how a man in a white shirt defended himself against a bison attack. This method seems very effective. A snow avalanche occurred just after this lucky snowboarder had passed through the area. Wow, these two skiers almost crashed into each other. When riding a bicycle on the road, the guy, an expected lean counselor at a white animal rushing out to the forest, forcing him to fall. Luckily, the animal immediately ran away, so nothing happened to. Luckily, the driver maintained its course and stabilized this vehicle. The woman quickly closed the door to protect her dog. Lying on ice can sometimes be dangerous. This man also fell into the water. It is a period of cardiac arrest. Thank goodness they quickly came to the rescue. Oh, my goodness! The car suddenly changed lanes. Luckily, there was no accident. If we always observe like this man when walking on the road, we can always avoid unnecessary accidents. If the camera didn't capture the scene, I really don't believe anyone is so lucky. He miraculously escaped death. This guy seems to be the luckiest person of the year to capture this amazing lightning strike. See, the hook of the crane fell and grazed this worker. The crane hook is very heavy and will cause great injury to anyone who is hit by it. But this worker had a lucky day. This is what you get when you combine skill and luck. That is one area you've got an extra lucky points. Have you seen your favorite magical moments in this video? Please share your opinion by commenting below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to BNS Channel so you don't miss the next interesting videos. Thank you for watching and wish you good luck in life. Welcome to BNS. There are people who have escaped the hand of death in an unbelievable way thanks to their own luck. And here are some of the moments that we've rounded up. Follow us, there will be many moments that will surprise you. He was on his way to work when a mattress rushed over and made him lie on it. He seemed quite surprised and wondered, why am I still in bed like this? In a building under construction, a worker almost fell because he did not have a safety belt. Fortunately, he still managed to cling to the iron bar to wait for others to come to help. And he was safe. I think I have spent a lifetime trying and never accomplished something like this. excavator overturned and the man got out in time. This worker in red and the one in white were both lucky that this poorly constructed wall didn't end up seriously injuring them both. The helicopter propeller cut through the roof. Luckily, everyone is fine. And here is a perfect skill. The car hit the sidewalk and hit the guy walking. Luckily, he dodged it. Now it seems that it was a bit too heavy for the girl. Luckily, she didn't suffer any injuries. This video shows us the danger of helicopter blades. Luckily, this man was able to pull his hand back in time. This way we always have to be careful when walking on the streets at night. This motorbiker is definitely X Games ready. With super luck, the skilled boatman narrowly avoids colliding with another vessel in a heart-stopping moment caught on camera. I can't believe it! The man managed to catch a fish by shooting an arrow from the bridge down into the sea below. An oncoming vehicle hit a traffic sign, causing it to fly into a vehicle stopped at a nearby red light. Fortunately, there were no unfortunate accidents. 10 points for the cuteness of the bear. Backing down the car, the man almost got into an accident, but fortunately he got out in time. Thankfully, nobody got hurt due to this unexpected situation. That was so lucky. They managed to avoid a collision. Sometimes we can't predict when disaster will come upon us. And that branch had fallen just inches from their car. He managed to escape the accident as this reckless truck was driving negligently. This guy smoothly surfed through and made it without getting hurt. Wow! Luckily, he avoided getting bitten. Perhaps the driver of the green car was nodding off while driving. An aluminum billboard was blown by the wind across the street. Luckily, it didn't hurt anyone. It's an incredibly lucky point for this table tennis athlete, and he probably didn't think he would score it. Today is a very lucky day for this story. That's something nobody wants to encounter when going out of the sea, right? And this is the real-life version of Fast and Furious. A very impressive moment when a man driving a canoe tried to save a surfer from a 10-meter high wave. But they were both swallowed up by the wave. Fortunately, they both miraculously survived. Which lucky situation you were most impressed with? Please comment below to let us know. Also, please like, subscribe and turn on the bell to not miss other interesting situations from us. Thanks a lot. See you again.